All right, what is going on, guys? Spyballs back again. And I want to talk about this banner because I do like the change that they did. Instead of making it step 25 for the featured character, they have one featured character just like the Uryu banner. So you're guaranteed to get this Ichigo just like you were guaranteed to get Uryu at step 20. However, the filler, in my opinion, is not really good enough for me to recommend anyone to just like go in. Keep in mind, end of the month news does come out tomorrow. Does come out a day after this banner comes out. This banner will come out tonight on banner reset, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. in the UK. I believe it's 12 p.m. for Australia. Might be wrong there. I'm gonna have to look into that eventually. But and what is that? 11 p.m. for the West. I keep thinking East because I'm so used to being East Coast. Now, even though at step 25, I don't really like the guaranteed character, at step 20, I think that it's somewhat reasonable. My only issues really is that usually these guaranteed character at step 20/25 is usually 6 months after the release of that character to begin with. And by then, usually we have characters that are either more OP or do the job well enough that you shouldn't be going step 20 or 25 inside a banner. I hope that KLab rolls this step 20 featured character and make it a banner character across new banners. If KLab does that, I can see people spending a lot more money in the game, which is something that people haven't really been doing, in my opinion. Maybe not in my opinion. In my experience, based on the people that I play with, the whales and dolphins that used to spend money on this game, myself included, I can't justify me spending $80 for a 585 pack or spending $120 for 600 orbs on Olay back when it used to be like double the orbs. Now I get why people were upset that you could spend more on Olay and get more orbs, but remember that Google takes 30% of everything that KLab makes on the Play Store as well as on the Steam Store. That's what Valve gets, and then on the Apple Store, Apple gets 30% of that cut either way. So that's usually why the orb prices are so high. Either way, if KLab doesn't do something to provide more value for like spending money on the orbs, I don't really see myself spending any more money on this game except for the passports. I still have the expensive passport on my main account, and I have the 2 cheaper passports on both my alt and my main. And that's all the money I've spent. So for those that are wondering how much money I've spent on Bleach Brave Souls in the last like even 5 months, actually, no, not 5 months, because end of month September is the last time I spent money on the game. Let's see here. How much money I spent in December? It was literally $30, like $36, $37, $38. Let's just round it up to 40 bucks. That's how much I'm spending a month on BBS, and that's how much I'm willing to spend because you're not guaranteed anything. And even then, like $40 a month is like more than Netflix and more than Disney combined, which I still think KLab isn't providing that value. But hey, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Some tax write-off joke. This time, the character you're guaranteed is 7th Anniversary Ichigo. 7th Anniversary Ichigo is a great nuker. I think that he's a really, really good character. My only issue with him is his first SA. It's that weird cross slash, and it doesn't really have that much width to it to really merit a 7th Anniversary character. Because when you compare it to like Uryu's like 1000 length beam, his is literally less than half of Uryu's width, which is kind of sad. Considering that this is the guy that's piping down Orihime. Scarlet Barrage, Weaken and Paralysis. He does have Enervator as well as Immobilizer, so I do like this, and this does trigger his Spiritual Pressure boost 80%. Hit an enemy chance along with Sharpshooter. He has Bombardment, Frenzy. I really do like this character a lot. It's just his first strong attack at 1 out of 5 I don't feel justifies people going so deep for this character. If you're going for like, if you have him at 2 out of 5 to 5 out of 5, I think he's great. I think he does his job excellently, but at 1 out of 5, he doesn't really provide any farming stuff unless you're just trying to like nuke GQ, and even at 1 out of 5, I don't think he really does that. I think that anyone that goes 20 steps for this character in particular and only gets 1 copy of this Ichigo is going to be horribly disappointed. Next, I do want to talk about the Lisa. Lisa, in my opinion, is really, really good for carrying IT because she has increased status element chance against all enemies. The last mind unit that was really good was Ulquiorra, and I do think that this character is a bit more valuable than 7th Anniversary Ichigo unless you only care about GQ. In terms of farming potential, I think that Lisa does a very, very good job because she does have increased status summon chance against all heart attribute enemies. So despite not having like a good killer, she has Quincy killer, which sucks. She has paralysis and lacerate, and if the enemies are immune to paralysis, she can fall back on lacerate. If the enemies are immune to lacerate, she can fall back on paralysis, which I think is really, really, really good. She also has the status summon spiritual pressure boost along with the disabler, which is awesome. Havoc 20%, berserker 40%, increased strong attack damage plus 20%. I love this character. I don't think that her kit is the greatest. I think she's just very, very, very good. You have the 1200 by 1200 shotgun like blast for a strong attack, 750 by 750 locks you into place second strong attack, and then full screen third strong attack. Not a bad kit. I wish she had like the good 3k length beam, and then she'd be like definitively best mind character in the game. Well, but for now, I think that she's just an excellent character. And what's cool is that this character, along with let me go here. Along with this Ulquiorra and the 7th anniversary Ichigo are literally all in the premium pool, which is really good. Going into the Grimmjow, he has the 3000 length beam, same beam as the 7th anniversary Uryu, so you have that 1080 beam along with the 3k length, which is freaking awesome. His second strong attack is the 750 by 750, just like Lisa. It'll lock you into place, vacuum, explosion, and then full screen. No, he has a charge AoE distant third strong attack, which I think is really, really good. He's immune to weaken, he also procs weakening, and then on top of that, he has frenzy +2, meaning that he's a very, very strong character, even if he doesn't proc his weakening, which I think is awesome. I like this character a lot. If you have Uryu, I don't think he's necessary, just because Uryu bypasses Iron Skin, which is like necessary for farming IT, and then Uryu also has droplets. But the fact that this Grimmjow has frenzy +2, hits like a truck, he has weakening on his like attacks, including his special, I really like this Grimmjow. Unfortunately for everyone else here, besides like the Grimmjow, Lisa, and 7th anniversary Ichigo, I just can't recommend this banner. I do like Giriko quite a lot, to be honest, but I would never tell people, yo, spend orbs, Giriko's on this banner, bro. But yeah, no, I do like the Giriko, especially for like GQ, just because of the multi barrier, and I'm lazy. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Would I recommend somebody on this banner? Absolutely not. If you want to toss in the first step, can't blame you. At the end of the day, like, you have 4 good characters here, 3 of which, in my opinion, are worth summoning for. 1 of which is worth spending orbs for, and 2 of them are premium pools, so be very careful about chasing. Would not recommend anyone go to step 20, and I would highly recommend you wait 1 day after this banner comes out, because we get end of the month news and we might actually get a good mind character, just considering that the last mind character that we got that was good and SP based was end of month November, so it's going to be 2 months from the release of this Ulquiorra. Not sure if it's going to be as valuable as this Ulquiorra, because, you know, like potions, droplets, super potions. But I mean, I like this Ichigo. It's just that first strong attack, bro. I'm just scared of someone going step 20, getting the Ichigo 1 out of 5, and then being disappointed. I think that's the only thing that I'm really concerned about. But yeah, no, I mean, that's pretty much it. I guess I will leave it at that. Just grind, catch up, and stay blessed. Hopefully I didn't take too much of your time. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all. See y'all next one. Peace.